Hello friends, welcome to our channel Creating Essence. I am Megan and I'm so glad you're here today. Today I am participating in a tag that I was called out for by the beautiful Jay of Farmer Jay. And that is the hashtag plant don't panic tag. I'm accompanied by my ever-present awesome Australian Shepherd Cooper, who will sit here and supervise this list of 7 questions, and the tag was put together by Grow Your Groceries. Question number 1, who are you and how does the current situation make you feel? Well, I think we all know what the current situation we are referencing is. The censorship is strong these days, so most of us are avoiding saying anything in particular that will be picked up on and our videos blocked for. Who am I? I am Megan. I am a wife to my amazing husband Josh. I am pregnant with our 7th baby. We live on a little suburban homestead that we are building here in Southern Virginia. We have just 1¼ acres and we totally dream of more, but a few years ago we decided to stop waiting and dreaming about the future and just start right here. I am formerly a teacher. I am now a doula by profession. Before I became a YouTuber, I was a blogger since 2004, so long before it was cool. I am incredibly grateful to be able to earn an income from home while I homeschool all of our beautiful kids. The current situation, well, I explained this in my video specifically addressing the topic, which I will link in the info box below in case you care to listen to it. Our 7-year-old, our 4th child, Aaron, is immune compromised. So our lives are pretty much quarantined. We live what all the powers that be are recommending people do now. Aside from masks, we're really particular about hygiene. We really don't go anywhere during cold and flu season. We especially don't go anywhere when we're sick. We're really diligent to take a holistic approach to our immune systems and our health, having a really clean diet and always treating our bodies like we're gearing up to fight some monster illness, because I believe the human immune system is fantastic. And with the right support and a healthy, clean diet, it can fight incredible things. I think the current situation is complicated. I think there are a lot of facets and there are a lot of people that are just kind of freaking out and trying to pigeonhole it down to 1 or 2 things or find a villain in things. And I think it's a lot of components all together. I think we just have to be smart, be safe, take care of our bodies, take care of our families, and safely take care of those around us. And we'll all get through this just fine. Question number 2. What calms your nerves when you feel scared? Well, I'm a person of faith, so first and foremost, my faith comes into play there. I am a musician, so playing music, listening to music, singing music are all things that are very calming to me. And just in general, spending time with my incredible family. My husband and kids are such a gift to me, and I am so honored to be able to spend so much time with them. And that is really calming to me, to just tune in to that goodness that I'm constantly immersed in. Question number 3, will good come of this? I think there is incredible potential for good to come of this current societal situation. I think that the ways that people are digging into things like cooking your own food, gardening, growing your own food in so many different ways, learning about self-sufficiency and making things from cloth instead of using disposable products. Those things are incredible and have such just endless possibility for good in our lives if we'll stick to it when things go back to normal. I also honestly feel like everything being shut down and parents being forced to spend more time with their kids can be such an incredible gift. We just have to choose to see it as a gift. I talked about it in a video not long ago, how I see so many people who are just constantly talking about needing to drink alcohol to survive spending so much time with their kids, and how they are stuck with their children and their spouse. And it breaks my heart because it is such a gift if you choose to see it as a gift rather than a burden to spend time with your family. I'm not saying it's always easy. I'm not saying that people aren't completely out of sync with their normal schedules, But we have a fantastic opportunity here to set the pace for a new normal in our lives and a greater appreciation for our families and the people around us, but we have to choose to. So yeah, I think just incredible amounts of good can come from all this. But we have to choose that. We can also flip the other way and turn into massive conspiracy theorists and alcoholics and become really, really bitter toward time with our families. So we have to choose to notice the goodness, to embrace the goodness and embrace the wonderful opportunities about this whole situation. Question number 4, are you a prepper or a practicer? I wouldn't call myself a prepper. I'm definitely just someone who likes to live a clean, wholesome, self-sufficient lifestyle. I don't want to be reliant on others for things. This whole situation has really shown me how much in the not gardening season I rely on the grocery store. And I hate that. I really, really want to do more preserving of my own food and goods so that if a situation like this comes up in the winter again, I am not stuck scrambling to find any fresh produce at any store that might have something my family can eat. Question number 5, what are you stockpiling? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I wholeheartedly believe enough is as good as a feast. If we run out of toilet paper, I've used cloth diapers and cloth wipes for years. We know how to use that instead of toilet paper if we need to. If we run out of meats, we know how to eat other sources of proteins and be vegetarian if we need to. We also know how to find the farmers around us and get supplies and things they produce that we don't from them. When it comes to actual harvesting and preserving season, I will definitely be doing more canning, freezing, dehydrating, all the things, so that next winter my family does not rely on the grocery store nearly as much as I realized we do this winter. But I wouldn't call that stockpiling. It's just preparing for winter. And up until a few decades ago, it was the normal thing everyone did. Question number 6. You're stuck on a desert island and can only grow 5 vegetable varieties. What are they? Definitely tomatoes. I can do so many things with tomatoes. We love them raw. I can make salsa, sauces, so many things. So tomatoes are a must. I would also say cucumbers. Another thing that we love to eat raw, but we also eat massive amounts of pickles. Garlic. We eat so much garlic, it's ridiculous. And we found out it's kind of a waste for us to even grow our own garlic because we can't even grow 1/10 of what we would eat in a year. But if I had a whole island to myself, I'd grow garlic too. I'd also say greens. Do I have to pick a particular kind? We eat so many lettuces, kale, all sorts of greens, but I guess if I had to pick just one, spinach, because we can do that cooked, we can freeze it, we can dry it, and we can eat it raw in salads. So probably spinach. I'd say sweet potatoes for the 5th one. Potatoes are good, but sweet potatoes are so much more nutrient dense, and we can do tons of things with those too. Question number 7. Have current events changed your garden or homesteading plans this year? Or how? I wouldn't say they've particularly changed it. Because we're suburban, we're pretty limited in our space and our growing space. But I had planned to kind of slack off on the preserving this year because I am due to have a baby in August. But I guess the current situation has really impacted me with how much I can't do that. And in fact, I have to go the opposite direction and preserve even more for next year. So I guess my plans to slack in the preserving and just give away our excess has changed in that I've realized I really do need to just bite the bullet and get it done. And that is it for the #PlantDon'tPanic tag. Thank you so much to Jay for tagging me in this. Go check out her channel, which I will link below, as well as Grow Your Groceries, who's the channel who started this in the first place. I'll also put all of these questions in case you want to do the tag yourself. I'm going to tag a couple of channels, but if I don't tag you, you are still welcome to do it. I would love to watch yours. So put down in the comments below if you do this so I can check yours out as well. You're officially tagged, whether I say your name or not. I'm gonna tag Mariah over at the Babcocks. They are a wonderful little family that works really diligently to garden and do everything for themselves that they can. I'll tag Travis over at Homesteading the Right Way. He and his growing family do tons of stuff all over their Georgia farm, and they're working really hard to build that up. So I'd love to see their answers to this as well. I would also love to hear what Heather and Kevin over at Bare Bottom Acres have to say about this. I know Heather is an amazing nurse who's working really hard to support people up in Minnesota, and I would love to hear their family's answers to these questions. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. If you like this video, as always, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to hang out for more. We'll see you again soon.